Hello, folks. Welcome back. And how are we doing today? So, I'm going to start off the show with the mistakes that was kind of made in the week. So, I don't know how to put it. Hope you all are doing well. Let me pop over and say hello to anybody in the comments. Hello, people. I don't see anybody commenting, so we're going to dive right in. So, what's happened is I showed a video, and it was a UFO caught from an airplane over Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And what seems to have happened is maybe we've all got it wrong, or maybe we've all got it right. The mystery still deepens. So let me just play the video, refresh your minds, and then we'll look into the investigation that took place behind the video.
Here in this video, we have this UFO that was filmed during a commercial flight over Philadelphia. So here, let's take a look at the footage and we'll talk about it afterwards. To me, this object seemed to be traveling pretty fast, and it looked metallic and dome-shaped, almost like your classic flying saucer. Now, this was filmed shortly after takeoff, around 20 past 11 a.m. on August the 20th. And man, what a catch. I mean, this thing doesn't look like a drone. It certainly doesn't look like a plane. I mean, there's no wings, there's nothing. And if you look closely, there seems to be some sort of propulsion coming from the back of this object. So guys, I'm gonna leave this footage down to you, so make of it what you will. So until next time, stay blessed and keep safe.
So, did I get that wrong? I'm not 100% sure on this now. So, let's take it to where we're at with this. Hello, people. So, what's happened is this lady did some investigation, and it's always key to try and figure out what you're seeing. So she did her investigation, and at first this is what she found out.
All right, so we are going to determine if this is really a UFO or not. UTC stands for Universal Standard Time. So it would have been, the plane took off at 3:12 from Philly. That's not it. Okay, so this is it right here. You can see the path. I started recording about now. And then this is where we saw the UFO. So let's look at all these planes around and see if they were even... No, that's lower than... Our plane was at 12,850 foot. This one's at 4,400 foot calibrated at. This one's at 1,700 foot, 2,500, 3,000, 2,000. So none of those are high enough to be in range. And it was from the right side that we saw it here. Like even these ones, even if it was like off in the distance further than what I think it was, that's going that way, it's going the opposite way. And you couldn't see that from here anyway at that point. Yeah, there is no plane or anything in sight that it could have been.
Okay, so it's gone from, I mean, she's did her investigation, and her times that she said this happened, there was nothing in. But I gotta say this, what happened was the debunkers, they went all over the place, and, you know, they're doing their jobs. Most of them are. Some of them, they're kind of, I felt they were bullying, and that's just my opinion. And one in particular kept on saying, well, I think you might be, your timing might be wrong, because if you're a couple of minutes ahead, there were some planes in the vicinity that would have fitted. You get this? Would have fitted. What if she was a couple of minutes behind? Would the planes have fitted too then? But nevertheless, the I don't know how to call these people, because I think they browbeat people into submission. But anyways, what she went and did was take into consideration. Now, I want you to listen to very carefully the words that Miss Lynn uses on this next video. And well, let's just listen, and then we'll talk afterwards.
Okay, so let's assume my timing was off and that's when the video ended. So we're going to say, so that's right here. If you look at my last video and the second part of the video where I start recording before I see the UFO, this is where we start recording. So about a minute after this, would be this plane right here, which is the UA 3702. Now the question is, would I have been able to see this, and it is that far in the distance? So this is at 13,775 feet, going about 375 kts, whereas we're at 7,675 feet, going 266 kts. Play it a second, stop, refresh that. Now we're at 9,275 feet, 275 kts, and they are down at 12,670 feet at 358 kts. So what do you guys think? Would I have been able to see this from my plane view? Let me know what you think in the comments.
Outstanding job. Outstanding job. I mean, this woman took the time out to do all this work to actually investigate what she saw. Now, she's going by that she's wrong on the time by a minute. And I don't feel that she's even sure that she could be out by a minute, because when I spoke to her, she was precise about the time. But mistakes can be made. So I don't know, because I'm looking at the video and I think it's good. But I do also have to say that somebody did point out, wrote a comment on my video and pointed out that if you look at a certain part of it, you could almost see wings. Well, they said you can. And I did look at it and I thought, well, I don't know if it's somebody put this notion in my head. I don't know. I'm on the fence on this. You know, I think she done outstanding work in trying to debunk her own footage. And I just don't know what to make of it, to be honest, because I think sometimes these debunkers, they can come at you with such force that you'll just say, you know what, you're right, and let me get it, just to get them off your back. So that's where that lies. But let's take, I just want to take one more look at this. And guys, honest opinion time. What do you guys think? If you guys think this is a UFO, or do you think it could be another plane? Now, please look very closely, though. Let's see if we can spot the wings together.
Here in this video, we have this UFO that was filmed during a commercial flight over Philadelphia. So here, let's take a look at the footage and we'll talk about it afterwards. To me, this object seemed to be traveling pretty fast, and it looked metallic and dome-shaped, almost like your classic flying saucer. Now, this was filmed shortly after takeoff, around 11 a.m. on August the 20th. And man, what a catch. I mean, this thing doesn't look like a drone. It certainly doesn't look like a plane. I mean, there's no wings, there's nothing. And if you look closely, there seems to be some sort of propulsion coming from the back of this object. So guys, I'm gonna leave this footage down to you.
See, right
so
about there.
What you will. So
can you make out wings?
Stay blessed and keep safe.
See, did you see, like, towards the end, could you make out wings? See, I'm on the fence on here. See, my job is to get the videos out there. Then we can scrutinize them afterwards. So that's where I lie. But I really still didn't like how the debunkers were coming at this woman. Poor lady, man. Poor lady. I mean, people say that we're bad, like we're sharks in a feeding frenzy, but God, So anyways, it never ceases to amaze me. So I've been sent over from my sponsors kindly the Sweet Tooth vaping liquid. So V Vapor, thank you for sending it over to me. So throughout this show, as always, I will be vaping one of their products. So let's just move on now. And I have a video that hasn't been on YouTube, and if it has, it shouldn't be, because the lady's just given me permission. So here, now this is coming out from Montenegro. I hope I'm saying it right. And basically this lady throughout a period of time kept on seeing this white orb, and it would come close to her and go away. And basically she sent me all 4 footage. And in one of the footages, you can see it just going up and down. So, guys, let's jump right into this.
So weird. There it goes. Stopped. Okay, it's not showing on the screen, but it's blinking red. Oh, there it goes. I'm gonna lose it. Okay, there it is. It's stopped. And it's red blinking. There it goes. It's moving. Oh, see? All of a sudden it went off in a whole different direction. And down now. Look at it, just go down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Oh.
Whoa. Let's see. I liked that video from when I first saw it. I'll be honest with you. I really did like that video. And I mean, I didn't really get much information from it. So but if you look at this object, you can see it very bright. I mean, I like to use these words very, I don't know why, but we can see this bright object and you can tell it's circular, but it's just the light that we're seeing. That's what, and here you get a better glimpse of just the intensity of this light. And this is it coming close. It's playing like almost, it's like it's checking her out, you know, because it goes further away. It does come back. And then, as you can see, as it's descending, it changes course. And in this course that it changes, it's pretty sharp. So, I mean, I took the sound out of this one so I could talk over it. And I guess I'm talking too fast and not keeping up with the video. So this was it. I believe it was in a distance, and you can just faintly see it flashing. And I believe this is the point where she said that even though it's looking like it's white, it's a red orb. And again, the resurgence of this red orb, or these red orbs. So I'm just trying to wait for the end bit, because I had to include this part of the video so you can see. Now this is the bit where I believe it comes down, and if you look closely, watch the sudden course change. See? There you go. Now, there was no sound for this to be a helicopter. We do have a still shot, so we'll just wait for this to finish. Okay, and we do have a still shot now, so. And it does seem, if you look just above the lights, it seems like there is something there. You know, it almost looks circular. I mean, with this kind of pics, I mean, I like the lady. I believe her. I mean, I know that it's easy enough for this thing to look like it's a drone, but I believe her. Some of these people are very credible. They're not out here to perpetrate a fraud. And I think, you know, you can hear, I mean, a drone coming that close to me. I mean, we have them every so often, and you can hear the buzzing of the rotors and the motors. So whatever you want to call them. So let's have one more look at this video, and then we'll move along.
So weird. There it goes. Stopped. Okay, it's not showing on the screen, but it's blinking red. Oh, there it goes. I'm gonna lose it. Okay, there it is. It's stopped. And it's red blinking. There it goes. It's moving. Oh, see? All of a sudden it went off in a whole different direction. And down now. Look at it, just go down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Oh.
Still always cool. Very cool sighting indeed. Very cool sighting. Right. So, what do you guys think of that one? And for the person who said spy drone, very well could be, because it seems like they were spying on this person. So, a big shout out for letting me use your footage. Thank you very much. And thank you very much for sending it over to me. And right, where are we at now? So I also had last Wednesday, somebody sent me over some footage. Here, let me tell you exactly who sent me. A guy named George Allen, after I did the last live stream show, he sent me over some footage. And I thought, you know, I'm going to keep it and show you guys, man. And again, this again is the orbs. You know, yeah, I mean, these white orbs are showing up everywhere, everywhere. And this time, this sighting comes from New York City. So here, let's take a look. I'll put the name of the person that it is, and he's also gave us a location. So if any of you guys are familiar with New York, or even if you're out there, you might know this this area, because you got to remember, I'm in England. So here's the video from New York. This was sent over to me. what happened there. I missed out the building. So now, if you noticed, here, let's get the other one up, because I have to do 2 videos, because here it's a bit more complicated. I can't just show the footage and mute it. So I did 2 videos of that. There we go. So we'll put this up. Hold on, let me take this down, because we can't see the action now, can we? God, there we go. Now, he said that there was 2. Actually, sorry, there was 3 of these orbs. Now, this is the first one this is the second one, sorry. The first one shot off, and he didn't have time to keep up with it. And then he caught this one here. I'm losing my way with everything on here. So he caught up with this orb, and it zipped past this building. And as you can see in the original footage, when this thing disappeared, he ran around the building to try and catch it, and it had gone. And then there was a further orb that after he stopped filming, this one turned up. So, I mean, guys, what do you reckon? There seems to be such a lot of these sightings of these orbs, and I really don't know. It's just insane, man. Here, let's check. See, he's trying to say that the orb was down in that direction. I'm just stopping it there, man, because that's pretty much it. But I'm just seeing, is that true? Secure Team 10 is back? Can somebody verify? You know what? Forget it. I will check into it when I'm finished. But yeah, thank you for sending that over. And again, that was sent over by George Allen. Thank you very much for that footage. Enough props, because we love seeing these objects, man, no matter how crazy and bizarre they are. And speaking of crazy and bizarre, all right, we see that Secure Team 10 is back up on his second channel. I didn't even know he had a second channel, to be honest with you. So I wonder if it's... I'm going to look into that. Anyways, forget Secure Team. Now, what happens from time to time when I post videos about lights in the sky at night is a lot of people cross-reference it to Starlink. And, I know the difference between saying it is Starlink and saying it looks like Starlink. Okay? But I came across this footage the other day, and in my opinion, it is the best footage that I have seen of Starlink. And I just wanted to share with you this footage. And it comes from, oops. Right, sorry about that. It comes from, I'll tell you what, we're going to play the video. And what I'll do is I'll just post his name in the comment. It works for me. Okay? Okay, now guys, I think you misunderstood me. I was showing you that as a very good example of what Starlink looks like. That is Starlink. That's not UFOs. That is Starlink. And this is what it does look like. This is a very good example of Starlink. I mean, in fact, one of the best because it's crystal clear. And if you look, you understand. Because I always say it's a train of satellites in the sky. They'll move in a near perfect line. And this is really the best example. So whenever you're seeing videos and these objects are not moving this way, they're moving about, or they have things on to the side of them. There's some of these objects they do move, but there's only 3 or 4 of them. Starlink, as you can see, how many was there? I mean, that's a really great video. I want to play it again. But always remember, Starlink will move like this. I mean, this is really great footage of it. I'm still waiting for Starlink to come over where I live so I can see it with my own eyes. Just phenomenal. Just phenomenal. Just phenomenal. There you go. So guys, keep that as a point of reference. I mean, and that's how you do tell. No, if it was triangular shape, here, let's put this one up. If it was triangular shape, then it's not Starlink. You know, that there is Starlink. You know, even the guy who put the video up even said UFO, no. And I commented because I told him this is the best example of Starlink I've seen so far. There's probably, and that's what I'm saying that I have seen. There's probably better examples. I don't know. I haven't. That's like the best one. They had some good ones. I think it was a couple of weeks ago coming out from New Zealand when it passed over there. They had some really good ones. So, you know, pretty crazy stuff. It's just amazing what's in the skies. You know, for that example, if you didn't know what Starlink is, and believe me, there are quite a few people that don't know what Starlink is, and they're not being funny. They're seeing these lights in the sky and they're posting them up saying they're UFOs. And to all intents and purposes, if you don't know, if you genuinely really don't know what it is, then all intents and purposes, it is a UFO. It's only until it's identified by somebody who knows who it is and says, it's Starlink. Yeah, okay, that's another good question. You see, he's using a really nice camera, and he just got a really good shot of it. So with the naked eye, no, you're not going to see it like that. But you got yourself a decent camera, you're going to get some good views, some good views. So I mean, if anybody here has got the app, I mean, it's you, Sky Surfer, who was talking about downloading the app. If you've got it already, could you just maybe have a quick look and see where Starlink is now? Because you never know. While you guys are in here listening to this show, it could be flying over your head right now. So, okay. So right now at this time, Sky Surfer, please check out and see where Starlink is. And then right about now, somewhere over this earth, it's there. I think it's just amazing. It's amazing. And speaking of amazing, nice little segue. Every so often, I want to bring over a guest channel to introduce you. I'm not going to say he's new. He's been around for a while, and I'm grown to admire this guy. I see him when I'm out there looking for videos. He's one of a few channels that are out there looking for footage to show you guys. He's out there in the trenches, and you know, you guys have probably heard of him. So, and if you guys haven't heard of him, please go check him out. He does an outstanding job. I must say, an outstanding job. And he's proven me wrong. And to prove me wrong means a good thing. Because I've seen channels come and I've seen them go. And this guy, he's took his lumps, man, and he stayed. So here, this is from the channel Only Real UFOs. So if you guys haven't heard of him, check him out. And here's his. All right. So before I go any further, I want to give, you know something? I don't know how to say your name, but you see this person here? We have chatted in the past. Thank you for coming on. Hello. We have chatted in the past, and you're a soldier like us, because we always talk when we're seeing videos. We sometimes have a little laugh because it's I've always said it's a painstaking job to find these videos, and this person here knows the painstaking job. Some of the stuff that we look at with like kites with LED lights, balloons, and every time I see this person, we always have a little giggle. So I just wanted to highlight. Thank you for popping over. It's really good. Now we're gonna go back because I want to have a nice little look at that video again. Only Real UFOs. And sorry, I'm getting a bit dry mouth, so I'm swallowing. Boo right back. Boo right back. Nice to see you, man, because I don't see you that much. So nice to see you. All right. Now let me get back to it. Okay. Sorry, everyone. Only Real UFOs. What I did want to say to you is all videos that have been shown, except for the ones that have been sent over to me, I will be placing a link in the description box so you can go and see for yourself. So again, back to Only Real UFOs. I'm not even going to try and say where that place has come, where the location of this place. Cottonmouth, huh? See, now look at that. Look at that passing through. See, I don't know what to make of that. I don't know what to make of that. You know, what do you guys think? Do you think that could have been a satellite? I mean, I think, in my opinion, I think that thing's moving a little slow to be a satellite. And if you look at the shape of it, I don't know if when the video's playing, if you can hear me talking. I hope you can, because I've been saying stuff while the video's on. But if you look at the shape of it, the object looks rectangular. Elon Musk's car. So I don't know. It's a nice video, and it's kind of shame I didn't stumble upon it. Why didn't I find it, eh? Like I said, I can't have all the videos. So, guys, I'm back to where I'm out of footage for you guys. So I'm coming to the end of the show. So I just want to talk about one thing. And what seems to be bugging me, we'll see. See what happens when you try and be clever. See, let's try and get this off. There we go. Thank you very much, Only Real UFOs, for allowing me to use your footage. And, you know, outstanding job. Outstanding job. And, you know, I just want to say this to you, if you popping through and you're hearing this, the past is the past. So I would like to look to the future, and let's all just work together. You know, there's many people that are trying to come against us. Maybe we should just work together and be stronger as one. You know, like the Chinese man said, one stick breaks easy. Put 10 of them together, hard to break. So that's all I want to say. You know, this is the part where I should have some funky music and everything. But, you know, there's none. There's none. Say my name like it's Stay Bogey. Stay Bogey? Did I get that right? Stay Bogey. Stay Bogey, much love. Now, always out there in the trenches. Always out there in the trenches. And I will say that 100%. I mean, you were there when, like, Mavi and all that. But anyways, yes, stay bogey. Stay bogey. Stay bogey. So I will see you out in the trenches. So, guys, thank you very much for coming over. You know, I have to thank my sponsors again, V Vapor. You know this. You know the drill. Use the code. Get 20% off your first order on vape liquids. And as you know, they're also having a 25% on sale on vape liquids. Use the code together and you will get a whopping 45% off your first order of vape liquid. That is insane. Like I say, it's a deal, it's a steal. So thank you very much to my sponsors. Thank you for all the people that are having faith in what's going on. There seems to be a very bright future ahead, and you guys, I want you to come along for the ride. So thank you guys, most importantly, for turning up and giving me your constant support. I also want to say thanks to the haters. I know I'm doing something right, so thank you very much. So guys, I'm gonna be out of here now. And I just wish you all good tidings until next week. So hopefully I will see you next week with some really good videos. Look, yeah, I was gonna say look out for my next video. It should be a ghost one, but I need to tidy up the footage. So forget that statement. I shouldn't have even said it. So guys, I always hate saying goodbye, but it's inevitable. So until next time, stay blessed and keep safe. Bye-bye, y'all.